in 2007, a bit before that, 2006, when I eventually left my job and left England and moved to Australia. I can recall the key moment where I made the decision to get out of that workplace. And I'd had 5 really good years there and 5 not so good years there. And the first 5 years there had been so good that I got trapped in the kind of institutionalised mindset. So the next 5 years were spent trying to figure out how to break that. And I've journaled it, so I have it all documented. But one of the things that it's often a single comment from a person or a single sentence you read in a book that tips everything, tips the scales when you've been looking for something or looking for a change or looking for an answer. And for me, back then, I went for a walk in Harrow, which is where I was living and working. I went to the library because it started raining, and I was just bored looking through books and came across a book by a man you probably heard of called Osho, and someone at the time I'd never read, but been told to have a look at it. But it wasn't really, just a hippie guru kind of thing to me at that time. But I took the book out and I read it, and one of the things that stuck with me was this thing he said, which was, if you don't know what to do in life and you're kind of stuck at a crossroads and you can't make the decision, choose the experience, because you only live once and you're not coming back, most likely. Who knows, really? But that's another discussion for another day, and I've got to say on that too. But you only live your life in this form, let's say that, once. We know that for certain, because people go and you don't see them again. But so choose the experience, because you're here for that. That is what you're here for, is to have experiences. That's it. Good, bad. There's more to it than that. Grief is an important thing, and it's another thing I'll touch on. But really, that line changed everything for me, and it took quite a long time for the process to finalise. But I could have ended up in a number of places. But I flowed with what happened next, and I made that decision, and it happened then, and everything changed from that moment on. And well, talk more about that another time. This is a poem from A to Z poetry collection. It's called Adventure. Now I'm growing tired of the confines. They are always inside and out. I may break a heart and it will probably be mine, but I find action works better than doubt. I pluck a note higher than heaven. She flies like an arrow to the limit of dreams. In the end, we are all part of creation. So how can it be that we get stuck in a scene? Mother to father, sister to brother, lover to lady I haven't yet met. Whatever we do, our days are numbered. So pull back that bow and shoot for the best. Now I think every angle's been looked at, so I'm sure to repeat myself. Grown up and wised up, but still no perfection. Life is too short to live without wealth. I've got the same old questions and same old answers. The same old mountains have to be climbed. The same old sun spins around in the day, and the same old stars shine on down in the night. London to Cairo, Jamaica to Moscow, Paris to Texas, and heaven to hell. Every dimension is waiting there for me. If you want the adventure, put your foot to the trail.